Hello everybody out there, this is Anthony and it's all over. I got a zero balance. I'm glad that this is over with, but why me? So I'm gonna give you some, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about some of the things that I had to ask myself about this annual from hell, right? And then you tell me what you think. So the first thing I wanna say is, what do you think led to me being overcharged doing this annual inspection? What do you think? What do you think led to them overcharging me? It's still my belief that the reason why they overcharged me was because they was mad at me and they saw me driving some nice vehicles and they figured I was a good target to get some money from, because I know deep in my heart that the service they provided wasn't worth the amount of money they charged. So that's number one. And I'm not upset about it. That's just the way it is. It's the cost of doing business when you own an airplane. You know you're gonna have things come up. But the question is, why me? Why me? I've never done anything bad to anybody. I've always trying to be nice. And then the lady that was doing everything, she was the nicest lady ever until it came time for me to pay the money and I questioned it. And then she turned into the devil. So I didn't understand it. And you know, the funny thing is, I went into the office to pay the bill and she acted like she didn't want to take the money. And then I've always been good with them, always been true to them, and they had my picture on the wall. And when I went in, of course, they took that down, and you know, and she couldn't even really look me in the eye. When did I first realize something was wrong? I first realized something was wrong when she handed me the bill, right? When she handed me the bill, she knew it was wrong, because this is what she said. And you're not gonna believe this. This is what she said to me, and this is how I know she knew something was wrong. She handed me the bill, and she said, "Hey, Anthony, don't shoot the messenger." Now what does that mean? She knew that I was gonna be upset with the bill. That's the only reason why she would have said that. What steps did I take once I found out something was wrong? Well, the first thing I did was I took the bill to another mechanic and I asked him, look at what they charged me, look at what they did, and you tell me if this is fair. And he said, absolutely not, absolutely not. Then I took it to another big maintenance facility and I asked their owner, hey, can you take a look at this bill? I actually sent it to him in an email, right? And he says, well, Anthony, I've been working on a Commander 112 myself, and I had to charge them a lot of money because I did a lot of stuff, but yeah, I think they might have charged you a little too much, but I don't want to go to court. And so don't subpoena me to court. So I was like, dang, man. So I couldn't take him to court with me. The fourth thing I did was what challenges I face in resolving the issue. The first thing I did was I went to the courthouse in Cabarrus County and I filed a suit against them for $10,000 overcharge. And we ended up going to a small claims court, and the judge heard my case, and I believe in my heart he was about to say I won the case, but then he said, hey, they gave him the false impression there was a mechanic's lien on the vehicle, on the aircraft, and he said, hey, you might need to take it up into a different court. All right, but I never went and filed a paperwork to go to a different court, because you see, every time you file paperwork, you got to pay money, right? So I figured I would let them file the paperwork or just wait them out, because what I did find out is they notarized some stuff saying that it was a lien on it, but I don't think they really put a lien on it. I think they were just trying to scare me. So how was the settlement process with the mechanic? Well, the mechanic really didn't settle with me. I settled with the flight service place, right? And the reason why is because once they said they wanted to be a part of this, it was no longer in the mechanic's hand, it was in the flight service company's hand, right? So I really didn't have nothing to do with the mechanic. Now, the mechanic has told me that tomorrow he is coming over here and put some nitrogen in the shocks, and then I'm gonna take the plane to another place and have the rest of the work done to it that I need to have done to it, okay? Did this experience change my mind about how I'm gonna go about doing maintenance? Would it change your mind? Of course it changed my mind. Moving forward, when I take my plane to a maintenance facility, first of all, I'm gonna have to know the people. Second, I'm gonna tell them what my expectations are. You do an inspection of the vehicle, tell me everything that's wrong and how much it's gonna cost to get the stuff wrong. And the first things we're gonna fix are the things that are airworthiness issues. And once I get all the airworthiness stuff done, then we worry about getting the other extra stuff done. But don't charge me for stuff that I don't want done. I've seen people get charged for zip ties, right? $1 bag of zip ties, they go in and tie wires on your engine and then tell you it took them an hour and a half to tie the wires, and so you get charged, you know, $200 in labor and $5 for a bag of zip ties, right? And that's not fair. What advice would I give to others in a similar situation? My advice to you is make sure that you tell them ahead of time what your expectations are, get it in writing, and then make sure you let them know do not do any work until you get my approval. So without your approval, they should not be doing the work. Have it in writing. How do I feel now that it's over with? I feel really good. I'm happy. I'm like, it's a big burden off my shoulder. It's a weight that's gone. I mean, I feel really, really good now that this is over with. And you know, I still don't have any bad feelings towards the people, you know, that was involved in trying to rob me. And don't make no mistakes about it. I paid the bill or the majority of the bill, and I still feel like that I was overcharged. So, you know, I used to love the place and I used to love the people, but now I can't see myself ever going back there again, never. And they used to call me their ambassador, right? And so if the ambassador says he ain't going back, then you know there's a problem with the place. You know, in the old days, there's all about helping people out, being a small place and, you know, doing the right thing. Nowadays, they done bought all this new stuff, right? They done bought some airplanes and they got to get them fixed and they got to do maintenance on them. And they done bought a big Redbird flight simulator and they got to make money to pay for all this stuff. And the way they're doing it is off the little people, right? They're making their money off of people like me and you that are out here trying to enjoy ourselves and enjoy flying the aircraft, and we really don't have the extra money to put into it. Like me, let me tell you about me, right? I have money to do stuff with, but I don't have extra money to do anything with. I mean, I don't know what extra money is, right? I mean, I got enough money to buy the airplane. I paid cash for it. I don't have any bills or payments on it, none of that kind of stuff. But I don't have extra money to go out and be paying $20,000 for a annual inspection. So I don't know what to tell you, but I really appreciate you watching my video. And if you have any comments, please leave in the comment section and I'll make sure I answer. And the last thing I want to do is tell you, please subscribe to my channel. And the reason it's important is I'm trying to put out some good information to people, and I'm on my way to having 1,000 subscribers. And once I get to 1,000 subscribers, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna pick one of those subscribers and send them a gift in the mail. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and maybe you might get a gift. I'm gonna be putting out a video about this maybe tomorrow. I'm hoping that tomorrow I go over the 1,000 subscriber mark, and if I do, I'll send a video out and I'll tell you how you can have a chance of maybe winning a prize. Thank you, and as always, I love you, I love to fly, and God loves you too.